play a beetle. Oh, Blightfang. We lost. We've lost instantly to Blightfang. Hey, it's our first Death Knight in like 7 runs.
Nothing shall prevent me from having my revenge.
Max's Death Knight maybe it does come up after 7 runs. So we can commit to Double Blood, or we can take Swarmguard. Swarmguard's been doing pretty good for opponents recently. That means we don't have to commit to Double Blood. Double Blood does have, like, Corpse Explosion, and has Corrupted Ashbringer. I don't mind Double Blood, but not really as good as Double Frost or Double Unholy, I don't think. 6 Swarmguard. Let's not commit to Double Blood yet, although this card itself is good. Double Frost. I'm willing to go Double Frost. Let's take Blightfang. Take a Suspect over a Scalebane. Take a Coroner. Take another Swarmguard. I think take a Body Bagger, but you could take Storm. Maybe I will take Stormguard. I mean, this is kind of a dire mole if we don't get Corpse stuff. We have single Unholy, not double Unholy. Double Unholy uses a lot of corpses. This might be the least good now, though, you think? Stormguard. There's a Glacial Advance. Up against Sludge Belcher, though. Toxic Sewage. Trust Mad Bomber all that much. Feel like it's still a stat card here, though. It's okay. Take a play a beetle. Oh, Blightfang. We lost. We've lost instantly to Blightfang with our Swarm Druids twice recently. This is just an insane card, honestly, for Arena's sake. A 3-mana 3/4 is draftable. A 3-mana 3/4 that summons you like a minimum of 1 2/2, usually 2 or 3 2/2s, is absolutely busted. We're good against Druids. Yeah, I've been beat by this card twice with our Druids. Hired Gun versus Acolyte of Pain. Acolyte of Pain's not super good, but I don't actually want Hired Gun, so I'm gonna take it. Sally, right? Well, I guess you're riding. I remember Lyra was saying they had a Horn of Winter go really, really, really well for them, but I don't know if I actually want. I might just take Battle Master. Take a Bone Mare. I think take Kooky, but you could take Brittle Skin. Power Creeper over Fallen Sun. Fallen Sun is undead, though. Multicaster. I think I only have Frost right now. Acolyte Death is insanely good. Makes me need the Acolyte of Pain less, though. Bonebreaker's really, really good. Skeletal Psychic's okay, but Bonebreaker's really, really good. Clergy's fine. I'm gonna take it over Spectral Knight. Take a Swift Messenger over a Deranged Doctor. I don't know, maybe I could use a slower card. Swift's not that good anyway. Could I use a slower card? Not very good. Not a very good card. I'm gonna take Swift still. Houndblast is good. Viz is very, very, very good. Dark Transformation's very good. Shatter Skin's okay. We could take Body Bagger, but I have like no cards that use corpses. I'm just gonna take a Shatter. This pick's really bad. We had a lot of good picks. This pick's no good. It's really a question between Wretched Tiller, which is terrible, and Unstable Ghoul, which is unreliable, but sometimes useful. Unstable Ghoul's a little interesting with Acolyte of Pain, could guarantee us an extra draw. I don't want any of these cards, but I'll take the Ghoul. Take a Silvermoon Sentinel. Take a Bone Flinger, which is at its best in Death Knight. Take a Geist. Grim Necromancer versus another Clergy. Could even think about the Hog Rider. We don't really have 5s. She was a counter for our deck. Maybe I will take Hog Rider. Don't think I need the 4 all that badly, and I don't think I need the Clergy all that badly. Take a Blackwald. Last pick. I I guess it's Henchclan Thug, which is not the most hype pick, but could work with the Bonebreaker specifically. Alright, we did get some good stuff in this deck for sure. We got Howling Blast, we got Blightfang, we got Acolyte of Death, we got Dark Transformation, we got Bonebreaker. I still feel like enemy Death Knights have been much more threatening than this. But, that's good Death Knight at all, I guess. Dredge says, can you explain what you mean when you say double frost, double blood? It's a new mechanic. It is. When you create a Death Knight deck in Constructed, or Arena, sort of. See right there? See the green? You see the blue? That's a Frost rune. You need a Frost rune to run this card in your deck. And it's only a deck construction constraint. It's only during deck construction. Once you're in the game, these runes don't matter at all. But it means that in Constructed and in Arena drafts, you can't take you can only have 3 runes total. So if you have a 3 green card, you can't run any blue or red cards. You can't run any Frost or Blood or Unholy if you're triple blood. So in Arena, as you draft cards, you lock in the runes. So once you've picked 1 green, you're never gonna see a triple red, a triple blood, or a triple Frost card because you've committed to 1 Unholy. So as soon as I took the Blightfang sword, I became double Frost this year. So I became 1 green, 2 blue. And so I'm only gonna see cards that fit those requirements. I'm not gonna see a single blood card offered. Blightfang's actually amazing here. We said Blightfang's amazing against Swarm Druid, and right away this happens. I was thinking about Coin Mad Bomber, but actually Blightfang is way better. It says Chevron 1 encoded. Chevron 3 also lit up. Oops. I almost the wrong card anyway. If there were any adjustments with this outfix, there's not supposed to be. Not yet. Soon. It's just, let's get 12. Be nice. Be nice after a disappointing druid. Dredge hear my explanation? Did it make sense? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Is that arena adjustments? Yes, but they said they won't be coming. They won't be coming this week. Oh, yeah. Not this week. Soon. Not this week. I want to trade here and trust the Mad Bomber. Or...
will the vision not guide me? Rotten.
This is not gonna work, is it? I'm gonna be sad. Could be worse. Could be worse. I will never trace. It could have been better, but it could have been worse. See, he's excited. Well, that one I understand. A lot of your messages, Yeti, I just shake my head. I'm like, every day we stray further. But that one I understand, Yeti. No, it's enticing.
All ends with death.
I subscribe. The Mad Bomber has never blown himself up. There's one direction. There's one direction the Mad Bomber never throws, which is down. That way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. It's all in a radius around. It's all in a circle. He's mad. He's not crazy, though. Totally different thing. There's usually a face, yeah. Yeah, that's why that one before could have been worse. Could have been worse. Good Everett, by the way, with the first time chat.
I sense your struggle.
So yeah, they can immune this, but if they attack with it, it still gets destroyed.
Time grows short.
Because I've never considered that you could be angry and not crazy. It's unclear. This just changes everything. Okay, now what are we doing? Could set up Unstable Ghoul, Acolyte of Death. We'll usually draw 2 cards off that.
Will the
I don't know if there's
vision
anything
not
else I
guide
like
me?
here, honestly. I could Acolyte Hero Power and deliberately kill the Corporal, but that feels bad too.
One more death can't hurt.
I ain't no snitch.
Bad roll on the 3. Great card. Great card, but a bad roll.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
No, Yeti, it's too slow. Need to relieve these urges now. Really? They want they want the armor that bad? When they're already at like 28, they want the armor badly enough to put it on the card that destroys when it attacks instead of buffing the panda? Alright, I mean, do what you want to do.
Lend me your bones!
No, I've got this.
Because they're gonna use a Nubricon. The Nubricon costs 8, not 7, right? Don't want to go outside because that's scary. Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I got the VR headset, you know? You know? Actually, you two do, don't you? Why do I need to go climb a real mountain when I got Skyrim VR? Almost out of cards. Very much not out of cards.
My certainty is gone.
Exactly what's happening. She probably made some big misplays already. Yeah, we're almost guaranteed to win here. I just don't wanna make a mistake while they're making a mistake.
My certainty is gone.
Strike! Then strike harder.
No, I've got this.
Time is against me.
No, I've got this.
Lend me your bones!
Well, the damage didn't land where I wanted it to. Where the cards like stones can symbolize, it's just a set thing. Now wait, when you say where the cards like stones can symbolize, do you mean the art, the full art and the grayscale? Or do you mean, you know, hey, this is a gargoyle? Stream looks crazy, yeah. So I guess you didn't hear about it. And thank you for the follow in the first time chat. It's a new signature card, and it's been a whole debacle. These signature cards. People in general, people do not seem to like the monochrome look, and I think that's very fair. They did put out a big post. Saying that they're gonna make the next signature cards more colorful. But yeah, the signature cards are basically, it's basically a way to promote the whale packs, the gold packs. You get like 5 gold packs, which are now called signature packs. You get the premium packs at like the pre-order, and you can buy them. You can buy them in the shop. It gives more value. It helps you fill out your collection faster with those premium packs. So yeah, in the shop, you know, they got like the golden classic bundle here, which wouldn't count, but they got the signature golden pack here. So, Now, the signature packs. You have a, what is it? 1 in 7 chance, I think. 1 in 7 chance to open a signature legendary, and you have like a 1 in 20 to open a golden legendary. It adds up like total to a 1 in 5 chance now instead of 1 in 20 to open a legendary card from a signature pack. So if you're buying the whale cards, it's easier than ever to get all the legendaries. To the point that if you're buying the whale bundles, I think you'll probably unlock all the legendaries like way before you get all the epics. Typically, I think. Well, it seems overly complicated. Yeah. I mean, the short version is if you don't buy the premium packs, you probably don't need to worry about signature cards very much. Your odds of getting a signature legendary of a regular pack are the same as a golden legendary. It's like 1 in 179. So you're probably not gonna get many. Save us saying Buffalo Palm just a few minutes ago. I said thanks for the follow. I said thanks for the follow, and the first time chat. Now, the reason I said that was because I saw Buffalo follow the stream, so that's why I said Buffalo. Classic wordplay. Although they're actually the Buffalo Will. Now that I look closer. She says, when I heard about signature cards, it got to be signed by Ben Brode. It does the Avengers theme. As it shows the signature animate. What's funny is they literally did put signature cards in Marvel Snap. For anybody who didn't see that. See if I can bring it up.
Delicious.
They put these signature cards in Hearthstone. That just means signature as in unique to that set. And then Marvel Snap, in the same breath, Marvel Snap put out this Nick Fury card with a Samuel Jackson signature art on it. So they put literal signatures. Well, Hearthstone has their own signatures. It's weird. It's weird.
My certainty is gone.
Is that you guys sick?
For the Lich King!
Great Pitchfork Sellers doing great business in the Snap Reddit. Wait, right now? Right now? Is there something new people are upset about, or is it just how many bundles that Snap is doing? Is there something new? Is there new Snap drama?
One more death can't hurt.
It hurts.
Rot in.
Let's see. Is there new Snap drama? Marvel Snap subreddit. Top posts this week. Top post this week is top post this week is indeed who would spend $50 to buy this? That's ridiculous. When yeah, I had said the other day that I'm kind of glad I'm kind of glad I quit Snap, because I'm vulnerable. I'm vulnerable to the anime variants, especially the Sarah one. I think the Sarah one looks really good. So, would I have spent the $50 on this? Maybe. Maybe if I didn't quit Snap. Then they choose the pool /4 and 5 cards. It was said tokens are not intended to be primary people cards, except it's literally that. Yeah, the odds are crazy, crazy, crazy low to open up a 4 or 5 card from like the level ups, right? Insanely low, right? Like below 1%.
Rockin'.
Let's check how much damage we have. A lot, but not lethal.
Rockin'.
The streets are not safe.
You had the wrong guy.
You put a price on waifus, though? Yeah, I can. It's $49.99. That's the price.
The red one tastes like cherries.
Cheaper than Genshin Impact, where if you want to guarantee a waifu. I don't know. Yaddy might know. I don't even know what the conversion price is. In Genshin Impact, you have a 50% chance to get the waifu you want within like 70-ish pulls, and then 100% chance within 140. And how much does each pull cost in the end? Is it $2? So between like $140 and $300 if you bought the stuff straight up. Now, of course, a lot of people don't do that. I don't do that. You can gather the currency for free over time, and you can get a lot. Yeah, $100 is like 50 pulls, right? So yeah, like yeah.
Versus Darian Mogre.
Mech Mage. Oh dear. Mech Mage is a strong player. A strong player.
Endless torment.
It says, favorite meme is when Comar snapped the first uncollectible card game. They stopped shooting yourself with 18 hours ago. 18 hours ago. 2,000 upvotes.
Sacrifice.
I'll give you more collector tokens because I don't want to be the main way to get a card. Pool 5 and 4 cards will drop once we add.
Me not shady.
Once we add more Pool 5 cards. Gonna add a new Pool 5 card. Wait. We're gonna add a new card to Pool 5 and won't downgrade any of them because we don't know how. Wait, I'm curious with the we don't know how. Curious what the literal wording for that part of the name was. Ooh, the Mech Mage has the Sun Fury coin. I'm not that high on the Battle Pass yet. Finish for 3. Get 1 Pool 5 card in a month. Then how quickly are they adding them?
The more you struggle, the better.
Could Plague Strike literally right now. Army of the Dead might be too good, though. Because they're adding 1 a week. Are they really? Wow. Roughly? Wow. Crazy.
Who is it?
He says, "I don't just support the company, not to get waifus." No way. Right. Right. Fly. Fly, my mad bomber. Yes. No. Yes.
The Lich King has given me true power. Astounding.
Astounding. I'm thinking, discover a card that does fit with your runes. Now, you probably mean doesn't fit with your runes. And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. You can, yeah, I don't have 2 unholy runes. I don't.
Let the praise get to me.
Which is a perfect bomber. If it was perfect, it would have not gone face for 1, but it ended up fine anyway since I had the Mad Hero power. This is there's a thing for Snap. I don't know if I'll read this out loud because I usually don't talk about leaks out loud. But I can allude to it. Changed this to this, so I'll have to reread that. It's still the same on average, right? Well, it depends on what the odds are. But yes, very good to see Tarantula. Tarantula streams out the Tarantula with the fur. Do I have any new fur stuff for you, Tarantula? I think there was something. I think I saved one furry thing this week. Besides, I keep I keep showing this card art from Teppen of Leon from Resident Evil kicking a raptor in the face. I mean, that's furry adjacent. That's scaly stuff. But no, the thing I saved this week was just apparently put out a trailer, some promo pics or something for Aggresco season 5, which is gonna be the last season. That's a pretty furry show. Got your hyena boy and your like gothic. Is she a cat? Might be a cat. It's unclear. Here's your fur of the week. Well, I think it's Aggresco. Aggresco is great. I mean that legitimately. Aggresco is, I think it's a skunk. You think? There's a stripe there. What was I saying? Aggresco is literally done by the Hello Kitty company. And so it's Hello Kitty style art. But it's not for kids. It's about depressing office life. It's about depressing office life. So it's Hello Kitty with depression. And it's legitimately great. I like it a lot. I'm kind of sad this is apparently going to be the last season. And Hello Kitty, yeah, it's literally it's not like a parody. It's done by the actual company, which is interesting.
This piggy's going to market.
I can, like, play Acolyte of Death, eventually draw 2 cards here, but could also get the Acolyte killed.
King's on
Did Adult Scooby-Doo come out? I not that I've heard of. Not that I've heard of, but I don't hear about everything. There's hand buff, but we're still ahead for now. Time
is against me.
Strike! Protect the city! Harder. Protect the city!
Now give me the Apocalypse. Awaken, awaken. Take the Hello Kitty that must be taken. Awaken.
Gifts of the arcane surge within me!
Dang, that's a lot of lifesteal. I was gonna say, I know they're playing Blood. I know they're playing Blood, so I'm worried they're gonna lifesteal, and they lifestealed pretty big here. I wanted to get the Shatter skin down, but I could have played Acolyte and Silverman Sentinel there, which would have been really strong. I would have drawn 2 cards.
You are a practiced soldier.
I commend your skill. Did that just...
Alright, Mech Mage, a fantastic player. Always happy to have Mech Mage here. But they had to be destroyed in this case. Alright, 3 wins, no loss. Didn't need that Shadow of Demise arrow, yeah, didn't need the second army of the dead. Not that time, I probably could have done it. Treasure saved knows the wicked song. But my favorite thing in Metalocalypse, I've quoted it before. My favorite thing in Metalocalypse, though, for sure, is when they're in the church. And I can't even remember the characters' names well enough, but I just love the conversation they have. Where, you know, the guy says, you know, I don't even believe in religion. The main guy's like, well, you mean you don't follow any particular religion? Religion itself exists as a concept. Oh yeah, why don't you prove it? There's a Bible right over there. Oh, I'm going to have to rethink my life. Blackwell. You just finally got drafted blue Death Knight with blue spells. You were drawing cards with those defrosts. I guess sorry. Then one of us had to go down, Mech Mage. But you know, I'm selfish, so I'm glad it wasn't me. Assuming you were like 2-0, hope the rest of the run goes better. Let's corpse of a tree. It's like with an axe. Sounds pretty metal. Sounds pretty metal. Alright, do we want to coin Blackwall, or do we want to go like Hero Power Swing? I think I actually want to go Hero Power Swing.
I'll make sure you suffer.
You're supposed to be on actual frost spells like 2 weeks. I don't have too much. I have Howling Blast and Glacial Advance.
The more you'll struggle.
Here's save a bit, you know, the entire coffee jingle. I think you're gonna lose this batch. Is that a Metalocalypse thing? Because I'm not even sure what you're talking about. Unfortunately, I think you're gonna lose that bet. I wish you were gonna win the bet, though. Just flip and swing. I think I'm going to. It was Metalocalypse. I don't know if I saw the coffee bit or not. I don't think I've seen every episode of Metalocalypse, unfortunately. It wasn't something I watched straight through. You know, I caught it on Adult Swim off and on. I should at some point go and watch it all straight through from start to end. I'm sick, trying to get better. Convince my face strict bleach. Bleach must wear like 70% wear, therefore we are bleach. That part I think I remember. I think it was the first episode. Oh, well, maybe I never saw the first one. Maybe I just don't remember the bit. It was in the first. It was in the pilot episode. Not gonna bring that up on the main headphones just because it's a Raid M show type thing, but. Let me see. Let me see if I can just find it on YouTube and say if I've heard this bit or not. Coffee. Metalocalypse. Oh man, I can't spell Metalocalypse. It's okay. It's okay. Google will figure out what I mean. Can't attack!
Such glory.
You serve well.
I'm in a lot of trouble. His death clock sold out.
The more you'll struggle, the better.
All's well that sun will.
Hope they go pretty wide with Corpse Explosion. I don't think I ever saw the first episode then. Although the phrase pain waiver sounds familiar. Actually, I think Death Knight's not that strong anymore, very reliant on draft Malignant, but everybody has Malignant. Except me. See, I just told you. I literally just told you. Everybody has Malignant except me. I literally just told you. And there it is.
Sun welcome.
And there it is. I told you. I told you. you see. Now you see it's true. You'd see the day when 2/4s ruled arena. Sometimes they're 4/4s with that blood buff. This is coming to the total amount of infinite runs save as at this point. It's gotta be at least 5 digits. Probably not. No, 5 digits, no. We've got like 40 to 50,000 arena wins. So if you had 5 digits, if you had 10,000, if you had the minimum number of infinite runs, that would still be 70,000 wins minimum. So no, not quite that many. Not quite that many. I can taunt this. I can taunt this to make it a little useful.
My certainty is gone.
But we could also just kill Varian right now and not risk them doing something to this. Giving means deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion. Good with our hero power, I guess, but... I'm not gonna lie, I thought you had more than 50,000 wins. No. No. Yeah, man, this is a decent bow military, but then it's not so good. Not so good once it takes some damage.
Let the pain speak to me.
Well, okay, the Shadow Fusion would still kill this. Ooh, good draw, question mark? Still not actually incredible.
Will the vision not guide me?
Who goes there?
I'll make sure you suffer.
Winner is the most on-file arena wins. Some people might have them spread across all 3 servers, so it might be hard to calculate. I've only got a few hundred wins on the other servers, I think, so not too significant, but some people split more than me.
The streets are not safe.
What fools these mortals be!
No! Really didn't want that to go there. Okay. Hoping they don't have a silence above all. But no matter what, we're in pretty bad shape here. They have too many cards. There's a few hard wins, not too significant. Yeah, we've played this much. The Shaman card quality is ridiculous. Unleague champ. Discovery spam can also allow you spam every game. Yeah, I've not been playing too much Shaman, but it is like number 3 or number 4 right now. This is, what number did save say? Maybe around 20,000 arena wins. Actually had 45,000. Now you're on 25,000. Gotcha. Yeah, I've got around that, like 43k, I think. I think that's what I've got. I'd have to look though. Yeesh. Not impossible to win from here, it's just really tough. We need to get, like, Blightfang, or we need to get the Gargoyle.
Living high on the hog. Hey, speak to me. This piggy's going to market.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Swing the weapon face. I've only got 9 health left. It feels like the weapon's never going anywhere else. But it's also pretty worthless. It's good to sit down. Hope you're doing well. Feels like I haven't said hi to Al in a minute, so... Happy New Year as I get hit by a second Frostworm's Fury. Ah, man.
I grant you permission to speak.
They're happy with themselves. This is the card I need like 2 turns ago.
I'll make sure you suffer. I commend you.
Ugh. Annihilated. Absolutely annihilated. Not even close. Wins 1 loss. Yes, says you don't smoke, you drink, but what about vaping? I can't speak to the veracity of any of it, but there's been a lot of stuff going around in the last few years about vaping still being really bad for your health. I don't know how accurate it is. It seems to make intuitive sense to me. It just feels like, hey, you know that stuff that's not air? Don't put it in your lungs. But no, I don't. I never have. I never have. What about death sticks? Oh, death sticks all the time. Death sticks all the time. Never go home and rethink my life. They say every week's going well. I think it's going alright. It's going alright. No huge complaints except getting killed by thousands of Death Knights.
Speak to me.
Well, air, not ears. Cheese fries. I like. Hey, you know, I don't do that either very often because of the low carb diet I follow. But I like a cheese fry. I like cheese. I like potato. Good stuff. Wish I could eat it more often.
Me not shady.
Is there Cheetos keto friendly? No, it's all like puffed up rice or whatever, isn't it? So it's all carbs. Could go for Blightfang right away, technically, but don't think that's what we'll do.
The more you struggle, the
Hero Power Bone Breaker is fine there. Discovered Scourge. It's not discounted though. Man talks about vaping-related illnesses. Yeah, I definitely am not a medical person, so I can't speak to it too much, but... Step to your rating, Lucas, step to you. I don't mind the Death Sticks line so much. I don't mind that line. That line was kind of fun, but I do mind. But I do mind later in that same movie. I sure do mind. Good call, my young Padawan. Oh, I hate that line. I hate that line so much. It just pains me. It pains me.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Great Fox says hello there.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
It's General Kenobi.
Toxic to the touch.
When he emerges with his hands, leaves to chastise Anakin. Somebody had a meme for that one just recently. I don't know if I saved it, but you know. Okay, we gotta... If I had one more mana, we could do the flip and fling. We don't have one more mana. We have to do it some other way. Good enough. Good enough. can't find the meme version that I saw somebody make just recently, but yeah. But there he is. There he is.
They need our care.
Yes, the plan's quitting smoking in April. Wish you luck. I wish you good luck. Like I said, I have never gotten into smoking, but I've certainly have had friends and family who have. So I wish you the best of luck.
Delicious.
We're dead.
Spider.
Are we seriously dead? Are we seriously dead? Really?
All's well.
I feel dead.
Wells.
I feel super dead here. Still 2 turns away from Scourge.
Balance in all things.
It's all the way on Coruscant. I'm on Mustafa. I want to hear it. Try to say that it's cool, so it gets everywhere, man. Good call. How dead are we? How dead are we? I have a double hero power. I have a double hero power with Blackwalled. But face for 6, we're doing some trading. We're so... Ooh, this could be good. This could be good. How good can I set this up? If I don't have like another silence, it could be... It could actually be game-winning, I think. We go... Put that to 3... I'm not gonna be able to kill... I don't think I can set up that everything dies, but I can sure slow that down. Hopefully give me time for Scourge.
Your son welcome.
Yeah, well, if they got anything like a silence, we are dead. Well, I got like 2 health. I had a silence before. Okay. Walnut Sprite. So we're still so low on health that we need to get a decent Scourge for sure. And we need him not to get a decent Dragon. It's asking quite a bit.
This piggy's going to market.
I don't think the Bone Mare matters. I think it's all about Scourge.
Piggy's going to market.
I got a taunt. Got a Tharson. It's definitely not a high roll, but at least we got a taunt. And if they don't kill me, I can Bone Mare the 311 to a massive taunt. Gonna fix the on the last season of Next Generation. Gonna start the Strange New World soon. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. I know you've heard from me that I really, really liked Strange New Worlds. I think it's the best of the modern Star Trek, pretty easily. At least live action. We can talk about Lower Decks, but yeah. I hope you like it. I hope if you like it, even, 80% as much as me, you'll like it a lot. I don't think they've announced a date for Season 2 of Strange New Worlds. They put out a very short clip, and they put out some casting photos, but I don't think they've announced a date. It was really like Discovery going to get past the 2nd season. And to be fair, the show changes massively when it goes from Season 2 to Season 3. But, you know, the characters are still the same. The setting just completely changes. Should check at least briefly for lethal. Nah, we're not gonna get lethal.
By the ebon blade!
We do what the living cannot.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Alright, so they have 3 Death Knight cards, and they still have the random dragon. If they drop Deathwing, do they win if they drop Deathwing? Ooh. So that... They're gonna have the same card next turn, aren't they? Or they're gonna have, like, a silence. Okay, wait, so speaking of silence... Oh, shoot, I can't silence my own minions. You can only silence enemy minions. Well, I can freeze the Frost Room at least, which will give us a better chance to make it through this.
Did that just move?
Oh, man, I hope we don't die. I hope we don't die, but they might just have another Frostworm's Fury.
Symptoms will be severe.
Ah, no! And they got the 3 damage concoction. I cannot seem to get any luck in the last, I don't know, 5 days. Is the Picard any good? Is it any good? Yes, I would definitely say that it has good in it. The Picard has a lot of problems. Season 1 has story problems. Season 2 has pacing problems. I still personally think Picard is worth watching if you've seen Next Generation. Oh, right. Ugh, man. So many frustrating losses in the last few days. Hope we can, hope we can make a resurgence here.
You will know endless torment.
I don't think I keep the Howling Blast. I think we need to find a 2-cost minion.
Speak to me.
Don't forget to tip the Tauren.
This can't be good.
A big question here is whether I'm moving the Blightfang this early. I don't think I am.
Will the vision not guide me?
The more you struggle, the better.
Blood Boil versus Graveyard Shift is sort of an interesting choice too, but I've got some other 3s. They're not as good as Graveyard Shift, but I don't have something like Blood Boil, so I took the Blood Boil. Hope they don't get a discard synergy good like Walking Dead. No, discard a Bomb Squad, okay.
Feels good.
Good draw. Good draw, actually. The 1/3s work against the 2/1. If they go super wide one way or another next turn, like they drop the Circle of Demons. What is it? The Circle of Demons? What is that thing called? That summons the 4/1/1s. Then we'd play Blightfang for sure. And we might still be playing Blightfang, because that guy trading that 2-1 yet. Alright, we'll Blight up. We'll Blight up then. Fiendish Circle, sure. What's better, Nerubian or Demonic Assault? On a base level, I would rather have the Demonic Assault. Pretty much for sure. But, you know, obviously, you know, these are from 2 different classes, but I think Demonic Assault is better on a base level. But if you've got a deck that needs a lot of corpses, then the 3 bodies instead of 2 bodies is good. And if you've got hand buffs that can move those up to 3/3s, then the Nerubian can work out there too. So, I think at a base level, Demonic is stronger, but there's multiple ways. Multiple ways to make the other card better. Kyrie! I haven't thought about Kingdom Hearts in 2 years. When's the last time we saw Kyrie? Kyrie Burns, 100,000 channel points. How you been? I was gonna say how you been, but I don't know. You're immediately burning things, so I hope it's not been bad. I mean, immediately it sounds bad when you walk into a room and light things on fire, but she's coming back with a bang. Yes. Silver RK. You can burn those too. Do whatever you want. But yes, very good to see you, Kyrie. Hope you've been doing well. Happy New Year to you as well. This becomes very vulnerable to single target removal.
Sure you suffer.
I guess I don't care. Maybe I should care. Cass is walking light arena on fire for new expansion. That redeems an anime voice turn. Wow, Yogi. In the time period between the person redeemed the anime voice turn and now, you won the game. I sure did. That doesn't give much to talk about, does it? It sure doesn't. Could talk about Demonic Assault. We already did. 4 wins, 2 losses. Demonic Assault summons 2 monsters in defense mode. Whereas Nerubian Swarmguard summons 3 monsters in defense mode. 3 is more than 2, Yugi. That's true.
You will know endless torment.
Still been saying. I've still been saying recently, in terms of the anime voice turns, I think I want to practice. I think I want to practice and try to add this guy. To add this guy from Way of the House Husband as an anime voice turn flavor. I think it's a good voice, a good character, and it creates easy jokes. Okay, let's just sit.
Strictly.
Haven't seen Kyrie since July, at least in chat. But yeah, good to see you. Hope you've been doing very well. Might be coining, speaking of Swarmguard, might be coining Swarmguard. Our Blightfang is the natural counter to Stormy Druid, but we're not holding our Blightfang. But these taunts and these Starkeeper might be able to slow him down.
Scrappy with scraps.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They may have just split a Power of the Wild. That would be pretty rough. I don't know, they split a... Well. Oh, man. I think we're dead. I mean, if they have any buff, you know, if they don't have any buff, then the Swarmguard is great. But if they have anything like Power of the Wild, we're about to die. Oh no, I hope they don't have it. I hope they don't have it.
The rage. It claims me.
Still so rough here. Oh boy. Okay. I can flip this to a 1/4. I can hero power do nothing. I can Tar Creeper. I think I have to flip this to a 1/4 and hope they don't have
Will the
buffs.
vision not guide me?
But yeah. I mean, this is why.
Delicious spider.
This is why Druid is doing so well. Had some very successful Druids this way, although my last 2 Druids have disappointed me because I've been killed by Death Knights. I hope I get to be a Death Knight killing the Druid. Right now it looks really, really bad. Damn. Flip does nothing. Well, actually, Flip doesn't do nothing there still. It could have potentially, it made him do a 3-mana silence and a hero power. They may have had a better 5-mana play in some other cases. Trying to hold him back with a bunch of taunts. Got 6 mana left.
Where shall I strike?
They have 12 health, they have 3 damage on board. We've got still 2 more taunts available in hand if they don't have burst damage. Wild Growth is interesting. Do they actually have something... Do they actually have something to do on turn 9? I wonder. Another taunt. So many taunts. It's way worse than I expected. Yeah, me too. I mean, I think it's definitely far from a top-tier Death Knight deck. I thought it would be doing better than this. We're just gonna trade here and play the Shatter.
My certainty is gone.
Our other plays don't look very good to me. The Bone Mare's definitely no good. They might be getting pretty annoyed with how many taunts we've played. We've played like, I don't know, 7 taunts? 8 taunts? Okay, so I can get you baited in the light by Twitch chat. I thought for sure you were gonna burn the points right then. I thought that was the setup. All we need to do, in theory, to win this game is control the board. So, I'm not gonna go face with, like, the 5. I'm gonna just trade. I'm not gonna go face the 4 either. I'm just gonna trade into the sapling. Why do I have to be so wrong at all times? Why do I always have to be wrong? The only thing I have to do to win this game is control the board. I mean, I guess it's still kind of true. Hold back the Deathwing with taunt. Apparently I'm playing taunt Death Knight. I didn't realize I was playing taunt Death Knight. Also, look at our deck! What has happened here? What has happened? We have drawn, like, every card from the bottom half of our deck and almost nothing from the top half. Oh, what is going on there?
Neither snow, nor rain, nor witch.
Well played.
I feel so bad for that druid. Like, with all the respect. With all due respect, man? You'd be so tilted by the billions of taunts. Guys, they'll make good decisions. Excellent decisions, even.
Good.
Well, they had one drafted Deathwing. They need a second one. I thought it was all two respect. That was all the respect. Even still, Mr. Respect I have for you. The all due respect, all the respect you're due, you know. Save you're a gentleman and a scholar, but this druid got screwed by you.
Well played.
I commend your skill.
Because my native language learns so new every day. It's a good thing if you do. It's a good thing if you do. I don't know. I don't know if we've discussed or not in the past you having English as a second language. What I'll say is that I've never really noticed. So good on you. 5 wins, 2 losses. I have the most rudimentary command of Spanish and even lesser command of Japanese. You know, I know gambare can mean stand your ground. That's about it. Save Taunt 17. The druid was polite and showed you one of your favorite animations. Oh, the web weave. Oh, sure. One of my favorite animations. The golden, was it golden web weave? 5 wins, 2 losses. I thought for sure we were dead there. And we had to beat the Deathwing in the end, but the endless taunts pulled through that time. This is kick the butt. Language, I don't allow that in. Guy says it helps that Twitch grayed out your options to spend any more. What does that mean? What does that mean? See?
Speak to me.
Does it mean they don't like the country you're living in, or does it mean you got caught for credit card? Oh, you can't read points somewhere. So I thought you meant literally. I thought you meant spending money on Twitch. When you said spend, you meant spend channel points. Oh, that's weird too. I didn't think burning 100,000 channel points would prevent you from doing anything more. Okay. Just gonna grab the discount spell right away, or am I gonna like coin suspect? Next turn I could coin Hog Rider, which is interesting. Oh, why did I think Played Beetle is undead? I really did.
None can falter.
Shoot. For some reason I got in my head Played Beetle's undead. Okay, well. That was really terrible then. That was really terrible. Okay, let's still play it.
The better.
Time is against me.
Heartstrike might be more useful to me than Sunwhale, but Sunwhale's too darn tempting. As they're here to please. I'm just here to make misplays, apparently. We could still coin Hog Rider, which is not a bad idea.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
I think going suspect first is still the wiser plan, but let's see. Got this Howling Blast. Oh, sorry, I missed a message from Crispy. I totally missed it, even though you tagged me. Draws remind me of a contestant on Deal or No Deal. Get rid of all the high value cases and walk away with $1. Hey, it's $1 more than they walked in with.
I will purify the fallen.
The banker is calling with an offer. They're offering $10 for your case. It's a good offer. You should take it. Man. Just taking so much damage so quickly. All the time.
I ain't no snitch.
In the moonwell.
Can I do anything with this? No. All my minions cost 3. Now I can't get through to the 5-1. I was counting on the ability of the Spiked Hog Rider to let me get through to the 5-1. It didn't happen.
Crystal clear.
I would not call this play particularly good, but I don't see another play that works much at all. Deciding whether I'm playing Acolyte of Death or if we're getting the rhyme thing sorted out. I got the sword out. They're still holding a pack mule. We know that. I don't know their other 5 cards. Yeah, they're holding a dragon, so that's a really big taunt in our way. We do have Bone Mare. We do have Hog Rider. Most importantly, I guess we have the Sun Whale, and we've got a little bit of time to play it here, it seems like. Sun Whale now? Sun Whale now, see what we get. I think we have to. Could play Bone Mare. Could play Bone Mare. Could be the better move. How much damage does it give me?
Is gone.
Gives me 10 total. Not enough to kill this. I got a Ramming Mount. I got a Plague Strike. Metamorphosis. Not the worst stuff.
Time is against me. I'll make sure you suffer.
Still holding a dragon. And a pack mule.
A dark deed to defy death.
This was presumably the dragon. They could have another dragon, but...
I must move quickly.
They go face. They could have killed one of my minions. Alright, where are we at? We're at the place where we can play a Hog Rider. I can go Hog Rider ramming mount, which is really strong. It's vulnerable to things like Righteous Offense, but we can't really care about that right now. I can also gain a lot of armor. No, actually, I would have been able to, but Earthen Scales doesn't cost 1 anymore, does it? It used to. I can still do a Arcane Shot, though. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be Hog Rider Ram. If I swing, I can get a discount, but I also take a lot of damage.
My certainty is gone.
So I get 7. Okay.
I'll make sure
Actually, I'm gonna swing, looks like. Dang, that's not...
Time is against me.
That was one of 2 spells I didn't want to buff.
Living high on the hog. This piggy's going to the market.
Well, there is some chance we will die right now. They need 7 damage. If they don't, we have at least 3 taunts in hand. I can potentially gain a lot of armor off Earthen Scales. So I really hope we don't die right now.
You pay, I protect.
Alright, let's just do it. Let's do the Omega gain armor play. This is the most vulnerable play to silence in the universe ever.
This piggy's going to market.
Welcome.
Alright, we gained 12 armor. But this 12-12 with the ramming mount in it and the Bone Mare buff is the most vulnerable thing to silence of all time, and some other cards. This character physical series, think Uncle Fred would be a good moniker for it. What if Fred on Scooby-Doo, you know? What if, like, you know, Daphne had a kid? Well, I guess Fred and Daphne are often implied to get together, but what if Velma had a kid, and, you know, Velma's kid calls Fred Uncle Fred, you know? You know? Brew for the Bone Mare. I don't know if I want to be spending 7 mana again, but we could.
Accidents.
Do you think rope timing should be increased by 20 seconds? No. Definitely not. I do think it would be maybe nice if you know, there was some type of chess clock type thing implemented, where if you took your earlier turns in the game faster, you could have more rope time for the late turns. But I wouldn't want a generic rope time increase. Anyway, hold on, I gotta finish this turn. I'm scared. Because they speed up animation times. There are some animations that need to be sped up. There's one recent animation. I would really favor them speeding up, although I can't remember what it is right now. I know we could do 12 face damage. I can also kill that enemy for free! It's free real estate! Think I'm not gonna kill that for free? I don't know what channel you're watching. But yeah, Kara says, anyway, well, thank you for being my sleeping aid. I am very tiresome. Go lurking again, chilling back as usual. Hope you had some awesome streaming and check spaces last year. Awesome day and happy 2023 to everybody. Have good sleep, Kyrie. Appreciate you being here. We got the ram. So now at this point, yeah, so Honey said brew for the mare. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. But actually the ramming mount got left on board. And so now I do want to do it. I want to go face. I want to brew the mare. And then I want to buff the ramming mount to attack immune style again. Immune styled. Kuno style. Thanks for the profit. Ah, but they bone-marred me. Everybody's boning everybody. It's not good for a rated T channel. I think they're dead now with this Battlemaster.
You shady!
Strike! Then strike harder!
Had to put Arthas in the Demon Hire mode. Why doesn't it get filled again? I think they're the Death Knight. Hey, I mean, they were ahead in that game for so many of the early turns. So many of the early turns. The Sunwell and the Ramming Mount turned it around for me. Fortunately for me. Alright, 6 wins, 2 losses at the edge of infinite. With a deck that has struggled quite a bit. It's been really feeling like, you know, we're just stalling with taunts, and that the only way we, you know, win games solidly is if I get a good Blightfang. Actually, I wonder if we've lost a game with the Blightfang. Alright, okay. Okay. It's good to see Apocalypse, by the way. Welcome back.
Arthas versus the Lich King!
I mean, I'm not too surprised at the Death Knight Mare. I sure wish it was anything else, though, because I think... I'm gonna keep the Tar. I think the Death Knight Mare is definitely our worst matchup, because I think most Death Knights are better than me. This game sucks, by the way. What do you mean? I saw you had like an 8+ win run. I thought I saw you had like an 8+ win run. What's wrong?
Speak to me.
What's wrong?
I grant you permission to speak.
My thanks to you.
Tempo the corner, technically. I'm not gonna do it, but I could. Hey, what's the Death Knight Mirror match theme? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's an appropriate Metalocalypse song. Talk about Metalocalypse earlier. Hello, has night gone? We've had some very frustrating losses. I lost to a drafted Scourge Sinistar, which you know would be annoying in itself. That's not really what I lost to. What I really lost to was that they followed up that drafted Scourge with an RNG Bloodlust. I got full board of Undead into Bloodlust. I'm never gonna forgive that opponent, ever. Stroke's still doing you good? I don't know if I'm actually winning games with Rogue. I used to have fun playing it. Druid, Death Knight, and Paladin. I thought one Paladin run went well, but Druid and Death Knight are the only big winners for me. We're doing okay with Rogue. I mean, I really like playing Rogue. I've been super enjoying it. We've got a 5.6 average. It's not crazy good, but it's serviceable. It's serviceable! Let's start discounting the Dark Transformation, I suppose.
I'll make sure you suffer.
They got at least one Blood Rune. So what this... what is this Metalocalypse song? That's the one I know best. Oh, we can take the oath that must be taken. The oaths are a little more of a demon hunter thing than a Death Knight thing, but yeah. I mean, but they awaken. You know, you awaken them from, you know, death into undeath. I guess that part applies. So the silence is super good against the Twilight Drake, but we have to wait a turn on it. Unfortunately. Guess I'm gonna get this discount spell anyway. Probably is Corpse Explosion. Howling Blast is better right now, but Corpse Explosion is a good emergency option, and we don't have Thing in our deck. You know Thing. Nice, so the last 8 win round, lagging out. Oh shoot, well that does suck. I don't even need to read this message. on mobile. Then Salt retired the next 2 drafts because they looked bad. I don't know. I don't know how much sympathy I can share for the Salt retires or not, because you got control over that. But the disconnect, I have a lot of sympathy for. Ugh, sorry that happened. That's terrible. That's terrible. What are we gonna do? I've got the silence and freeze, and if they don't unfreeze it somehow, we can wait till next turn to finish dealing with it.
Did that just move? I'll make sure you
I should
suffer.
swing first. If I discount that instead of that, I can, I can still play. I can still play Beetle. I got the wrong discount. But this song, but I said Awaken actually works better than I thought. This one? Oh, well, that one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. It's practically a Rickroll. More malignants, but they don't actually have enough corpses.
No mistakes. None can falter.
And I think they just realized they don't have enough corpses. I think they didn't realize it first, but they realize it now. Okay, so we've got the Bone Mare, but we've also got the Clergy that could heal this. But no, it's gonna be a Bone Mare turn.
I'll make sure you suffer.
It's not Rickroll. No, I said it's the equivalent of Rickroll. When I was expecting a Metalocalypse song. Wasn't it the disconnect? Oh, sorry. Lagged out. Pretty complicated turn with full bore on both sides. Just gonna get through all the nations time. Oh, okay. We were just talking a minute ago about, yeah. I think it was Apocalypse said animations need to be sped up. These would be great feats.
Ready to fight for a better future?
Thanks for the technical correct Jim Foot, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, lagged out would mean, you know, your connection time increases and then you literally can't take an action, which, I mean, the animations we're doing. Now, yeah, I don't know what the best term is. You got... Well, I guess I would just go with the phrase locked out. You got locked out by animations and ended up roping. Happened to me. Wait, what? Yeah, it's on Prime, right? I'm like, why is Worm saying this? Because Fix brought it up earlier. Oh, yeah. The, yeah, Worm says, have you played the game Chicken Police? Have you played Chicken Police? And literally earlier, Fix was saying it was on Prime, and so, you know, I've totally played Chicken Police. There's me playing Chicken Police.
No trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small.
It's a weird, unique game that in this playthrough I talked about a lot.
Exactly.
That I value uniqueness. I value uniqueness very highly, and it's a super unique game. It's a super unique game. So I enjoyed it. But it's a little out there. It's not crazy out there. There's stuff that's more out there, but it's a little out there. It's a little out there, maybe too much for some people. If you're a coward. I need them not to have corpse explosion. There's save value of these clips so accessible all the time. One mention and boom! Here's the clip. I typed in boom, but nothing really came up. I need a clip of explosions. Oh, wait. Boom! Boom! Boom!
Turn her into the blaze.
Oh, life must end. Boom! Chef with 10 bits of clips on demand. I save a bunch of clips. And I try to make them have names they're easy to search for. You never know. You never know when... Just trying to think of the least relevant clips ever. Absolutely finished Death Stranding. Do you recommend it? Thanks. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the ending was very satisfying to you, because the ending. Do you agree with me? They throw so much stuff at you at the ending. You know, like the last, and by the ending I mean like the last 12 hours or something. But you know, you never know. You never know when somebody's gonna say like, "Hey, Save, do you like anime and wrestling?" And you gotta be like, you know. Oh! You never know. You never know when you need these clips to be ready. You never know. You never know. I try to make them ready. Alright, 7 wins, 2 losses. This Chicken Police a dirty game. Chicken Police is not a particularly dirty game, but it has cat girls in lingerie, so
Endless torment.
there you go, for better or worse. And yes, I had the save for bribes. Exactly. The save for emote did not exist back then, Fix mentioned, but it should have. Alright, we got to the Infinite. I'm very pleased we got to the Infinite. This deck was performing worse than I thought it would. It's been really struggling in a lot of games, but it made it to the Infinite. It's very impressive. You're doing a great job.
To me.
Unfortunately, I don't have Shadow. The correct clip to play there is when you say it's very impressive, you're doing a great job. The correct clip to play is Obi-Wan Kenobi saying, "Your clones are very impressive. You must be very proud." I don't have that clip. I don't have that clip ready to go. And speaking of out there, with the Nico knee, it says more wrestling clips, please. I don't know if I have any more wrestling clips. Might just be that one. It might just be that one. Wait, that's not true. Oh, shoot. I must not have this one named well. Somewhere I must have the "It was me, Austin." It was me all along, Austin. Somewhere I must have that clip. I'm not sure where. Give it next time. And you should know anything from the Dirty Files. The Crystal Files. Alright, so you know as you would. You know, can we truly know anyone? But, you know. He was not viewing Death Stranding. For guys' exact reasoning, maybe now you say it starts super slow. It's a very slow game. Death Stranding is about overcoming obstacles. Death Stranding is about overcoming obstacles, overcoming terrain that challenges you. I mean, if it was confusing at points, it sure is. But wraps up nicely, looking forward to the sequel. I hope the sequel is good. Eventually, we can silence the Dreadsteed they just set up. Eventually. This is your question. Do you want to see Mace's current WWE gimmick? Which is much better than that. It still works in anime references, though. If you got, like, a clip, sure, I don't mind. Here's a wrestling clip. It's probably safe for work, but... Put on the other headphones.
Living high on the hog.
Is that a gimmick? I don't understand.
Will the vision not guide me?
Is it safe so okay? I added Zeddy about it.
My certainty is gone.
Guess I want the rhyme thing here. I guess.
I'll make sure you suffer. Time is against me.
The other play was like trade the stubborn suspect and play the hog rider. He says this. You say you say words, Zeddy, but I don't have the context on that clip, so it just
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Alright, now let's blight.
I ain't no snitch.
Okay. Hoping they don't have like a remorseless winter. I sound nice people. Where's Kane? Stone Cold Steve Austin. They got old. Ah, shoot.
Never knew.
Shoot, man. At least they had to clear their own board a little bit, but could have been better. Could have been better for us.
Those were priceless.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Put the weapon face, since we have a pretty good chance of killing him next turn with Battlemaster. We need a pretty strong play here to avoid it. Not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it.
Did that just move?
Alright, that was the smoothest game. That was the smoothest game all run. Alright, 8 wins, 2 losses. Happy to see it. Hey, dedicate that one to Shadow with the 10-bit support. Why not? Okay. We need to... it comes to mind. It comes to mind that, thanks for subbing with us earlier, and they're like, did my sub go through? And David said refresh. I'm like, yeah, maybe refresh. And I don't know, we never heard about it. Bots is a thing. They reference that in Star Trek Insurrection. Except they say smooth as an android's bottom. Alright, yeah. Let's take a short break here. We're slightly early for a break, so I'll abbreviate the break slightly. We'll do a 2.5-minute break instead of a 3-minute break. But, you know, I'm worried we'll lose this deck at any second. We're still going to do one more draft, so take a break now. Take a break now. Back in 2.5 minutes. Thanks for being here.
Arthas versus
One thing that throws me off about that clip, I'm not sure if it's deliberate or not, but they appear to be using a not super high quality camera, which seems odd. Alright. Going undead, try to get the flinger. Good to see Alex. Hope you're doing well today. Doing a little better here now. We recovered the 8 wins. Had a few extra deluxe harsh losses today. Being bloodlusted by a Death Knight was the harshest. But we got the 8 here. We got the 8, so that cleanses the salt away. Pizza Redeemed is an anime voice turn. I'm just looking.
Yes, the golden coin. The mark of Kaiba Corp putting billions of dollars into this game every expansion.
But that's not what I'm really doing. I want to see what we get off Geist now. Do something else. Gotta have all cards in your deck be gold for this. There was 1 win from Legend, dropped to Diamond 5. I've done it before. I know that feel. Sorry to hear it. Ugh. At least you got... Man, if there's any at least you got plenty of time to still do it. It's still very early in the month, but yeah, that is not a good feeling. At all. That's got wrestling questions for Zeddy and David. I don't got answers.
The enemy is near.
There's a death HP with a luck penalty. They played a chameleon. I mean, I guess that's the anime voice turn. Really? You're going to use your legendary Chameleos to play a plated beetle on curve that I can kill on board?
You shady!
You're not gonna wait. You're not gonna wait to copy my, you know, crazy, crazy Death Knight cards.
No, I'm not, Yugi. Because I'm stream sniping, and I know your hand is Swift Messenger, Clergy, Bone Flinger, Stormwind Guard. Those cards all suck.
No! How did Kaiba know how weak my deck is? We have the opposite of a value emote. I mean, the opposite of value is kind of aggro, but I mean, if you go even more extreme, it's lottery tickets. It's a lottery ticket emote. It's the idiot tax. It's throwing money into a dark pit. Yeah, that's the opposite of value. I don't have enough mana for Hero Power Bone Flinger.
Wanna blow something up?
Not quite. Go ahead and trade the amulets, and it can revive a played beetle, and that's no good. So the lottery winners, idiots? No, they're just the luckiest people ever, which is kind of the point. Yes, which is also why, you know, I don't know the truth of it. You always read those stories that, you know, supposedly most lottery winners end up flushing all that money away really quick. Supposedly. I don't know if I believe that, but it's quoted a lot.
Neither snow nor rain nor witch.
For once, the Swift Messenger is on the right half, right? So often it feels like, you know, you need it at 6'2" and it's at 2'6".
King's honor, friend.
We know they have a discovered spell from the panda. They tend to go bankrupt. I see it quoted a lot, you know. I don't know if it's one of those factoids, things that are reported as true, but kind of become self-perpetuating, or if it's genuine. I don't know. They should be in the right stance at the moment, wouldn't they? Oh man, they power infused this. Now we're in some trouble. This is not a mana efficient turn, but our hand does not work right now badly enough that I'm trying to find, you know, some crazy, you know, well, sort of corpse explosion, but more like the Frostworm's Fury. Didn't get it. Unholy Frenzy.
Will the vision not guide me? Time is against
Probably
me.
still gonna take Remorseless Winter, but maybe the Unholy Frenzy could work. There's a group around Jack, which a fascinating case. Of a lottery winner going bankrupt. He passed away a couple of years ago, apparently. They won the lottery in 2002. Oh, he experienced a number of crimes and personal tragedies. Pledged 10% of money to charity. Good for him.
My certainty is gone.
We trade this, we draw a card, we could draw another card. This is a strange opponent. What I'm gonna do, though. Instead of doing nothing, yeah. And yet... yeah, if they played a bunch of small minions, I could, like, do an easier Merciless winner, but they didn't. I can draw 2 cards and get this lower on health. That doesn't seem terribly good. This doesn't seem very good either. You know, they just trade right into this, and the Death Rail may not even go where I want it to. I said there's the Bizarre community to shut things off too. Yeah. Yeah. And yet it's working out for him so far.
Neither snow nor rain nor
Right size, just like mine was. I don't hit face, though, which is super, super, super helpful. I hope. They haven't attacked with this yet. They can still choose to go face or trade. And they have 2 mana as well.
The end is near.
They do ultimately trade, and they play a peasant. Alright. Alright. Oh, we got Glacial Advance. So if I play Glacial Advance, they get a coin. I don't really need to do it anyway, do I? Well, let's do this.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Discount one of the spells, get that up to 4/4. Into their bot! If they were a bot, they'd probably be playing Classic Warrior or whatever is going on. Really taking their time. They haven't actually taken much more time than me across the whole match, though. They've taken 5 minutes for their turns. I've taken 4 minutes. So over the course of the whole game, we're pretty close.
Ready to fight for a better future?
Zambi chow. Okay, so is this the Remorseless Winter turn? Probably. Actually, I could have waited to do that hit technically.
Good.
I'll make sure you suffer.
All's well that's
Played the Clergy. Could have got down the 4/4 instead. Maybe the flip will be useful to us, maybe it won't. They're a little low on health. We have the Battle Master and a flip, but for a priest, I don't think they're low enough that we're going to be able to burst them down.
drink the power.
The Alchemist. Not a whole lot of good options on this particular turn. Alright, has the time come to draw 2 cards off Acolyte of Death? Probably.
One more death can't hurt.
sure you suffer.
So if they don't have a good answer here, like Dragon Fire Potion, because they could have just got randomly if they're really lucky, or Fellfire Potion, either of those devastates us. If they don't have a good answer here, they might be pretty close to just straight up dying. There's the 2 cards. Oh, no, I didn't trade the ghoul. Yeah, well. Oh, man. I usually, I used to feel like I started playing bad around, once we got past 10 p.m. It's still only 9 p.m. Ugh. I'm not gonna draw any more cards. So you get taunt the 2/3. Depends on like how scared of silence you are. Re-taunting the Tar Creeper can be good. Gives it a lot of attack during your turn, which it normally doesn't have. We'll have to see where we're at. Kick him off board. Kick him off board. Still got the Battle Master. I don't think I know anything about their 4 cards. Yeah. We can push a lot of damage here, but I'm almost positive it won't be lethal. Good draw.
Strike! Then strike harder! Lend me your bones! The streets are not safe!
Just need them to not have an answer here, and it's all over. So it's swapping the tar. You could. It didn't feel necessary to me, but what if they played, what if they played a taunt that I want to swap to push more damage? Maybe that's not important either, though, because I have a silence anyway.
Did that just...
Alright. Alright. Weird game. They had a lot of turns where they didn't spend mana. Where it looked like they could have. They used that Chameleos really early on, which could be a smart move. Getting greedy can be a really bad move. It was still surprising to see them use Played Beetle. Be a Chameleos. Let's see if we can get the 10 wins, the double digits. There was one other thing I was looking for. What was the other thing I was looking for? Don't remember. Is it called 12? It'd be nice to see it. Just There's something I was trying to think of, but it has vacated my brain.
Arthas versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
You will know...
I hope you're doing well today. We're doing pretty well at the 9 wins. Been a minute since we've seen our Blightfang, right? Been winning games without the most important card on our deck. Do I like this hand? I think I like this hand. It's the only thing that's kind of awkward about is that I've got the Rhymefang sword, and I don't currently have any spells to discount with it. The room guards have been underwhelming in this deck. It's true. It's true. You know, the Blightfang is really, really, really good, especially after they buffed it.
Speak to me.
From 3/3 to 3/4. But yeah, we do not have a massive number of Death Knight cards in general. We can play Played Beetle, we could coin Rhymefang, which would start discounting the Dark Transformation right away. Also coin Tar Creeper technically. There's a bit of a question of, you know, how much do I like not want to get on the board trying to set up a bigger Blightfang early on. The earlier we do the Blightfang, the better against Mage, because it becomes less likely that they will, you know, just be able to Blizzard or Flame Strike the extra zombie taunts away. Yeah, like I said, the earlier the Blightfang, the better in general. For this matchup, I think we're still gonna Rhymefang up, discount the Dark Transformation, which I think is guaranteed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it could try to push the coin to -1, or if it'll always land on Dark Transformation.
Talk about a nice suit.
The one decision we could make here is swing, Acolyte, coin, hero power, draw a card, still have the 3/4 on board. That's one thing we can do. I don't mind it too much. We can also do a very similar play with the Blightfang. Do I want to be any greedier with Blightfang, or do I just want to go for it now? I think I'm just gonna go for the Blightfang now. Like I said, sometimes in the long run, against Mage, it just kind of gets worse and worse.
I'll make shrines against you.
Technically, Dark Transformation, the 2/2. Not gonna do it, but we could. It really throws me off that Blightfang is not undead.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
Alright, so this looks like a really good target for the Dark Transformation, but is that what we want to do? Or would I rather trade this swing to draw 2 cards?
Will the vision not guide me?
I think I'm gonna draw 2 cards right now.
One more death can't hurt.
You don't have to go this way.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Alright, we got a lot more cards than them. We've got like half their health. We're ahead on board. We have some good stuff in hand. We've got the Bone Mare. We've got the 0-mana Dark Transformation. Got the Geist, so that takes at least 2 turns to be good.
More bones to gnaw on.
They're gonna prevent our draws, but you know, we get a really just nice turn here. I think I'm gonna sacrifice Blightfang. I want to get down the Suspect and the Geist on the same turn here. I could delay the Geist. Could delay the Geist and just play
My
Suspect.
certainty is gone.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
If we had another 2, then I could go Hero Power Geist 2 and be perfectly happy. But we don't.
You wanna cast a spell?
Dabbling book spells are fun, so fun.
They get a good one. Okay. I see a play. There's actually a lot of available plays here. Bone Mare is really easy to do. But I think what I like instead
Certainty is gone.
is Hero Power, Hit Face for 1, Dark Transformation the 1/1, into the 4/5, trade it there, get that Geist down that I want down on board. I'll kill the 1/1, it's not super important, but I'm gonna do it. And then we play Clergy to heal this back up, heal our face up, and heal these both for 1. So we heal for 1/1, 3, and then 6 to our face. I don't know if this is the best positioning. I'm not thinking too much about positioning right now, but I should be thinking about things like Cone of Cold. They're low enough on health that we should question whether we have lethal. We've got 14 damage. I've drawn my only weapon on this deck, unfortunately. At least I'm pretty... No, I've got the Bone Breaker. I've got the Bone Breaker, actually. Should have traded that first. Should have traded that first. Alright, they're at 9. We're showing 20 damage on board. Plus we've got the Glacial Advance Burst. It would take a very large miracle from to win this match. No, actually, that one is guaranteed to shoot us. Still got 16 damage. We got 16 damage, we can do an extra 11 with Battlemaster, plus another 4 with Glacial. Alright, this deck was struggling early on, but now, yeah, it says double digits, we got the double digits. It says double digits, the triple D. There's a go on a 12, hey. I would take a 12, but I'm decently happy to take a 10. I'm actually very happy to take a 10. The last deck, our Druid deck, went way below my expectation. And now this deck has gone a fair bit above my expectation. Because now you're not going 12, though. I needed to show more confidence or less confidence. One of the two. Ah, shoot, it's Queenie? What? We fought Mech Mage this run? And Queenie?
You will know.
Why am I facing some of the best stream viewers out there? I mean, you wouldn't be happy without 12. Oh, okay, I got you. That's fair. If it's a Queenie ends you, Queenie's ended me before. Queenie has ended me before.
Such glory.
Have a holly jolly day.
Speak to me.
Incredible.
My thanks to you.
Aw, thanks.
Could go face with the weapon, I guess, just because I have the other weapon.
I'll make sure you suffer.
I don't get any value from the rush here, but I get the 4/5 on board. So what song do you think is the best guest appearance by the Grande singer? I have only one. I have exactly one bit of knowledge about that singer. I have no idea anything about them except for exactly one thing. And that one thing, let's see if I can bring it up.
One more death can't hurt.
Hoping they can't shoot or silence the 3/4 before I draw 2 more cards with it. It actually has an answer for Zeddy. I've got a lack of knowledge, but it actually has an answer. No, the only thing I know about that performer at all is that she did a collab. She did a collab with the mobile game Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. There's Dangerous Ariana. I was playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius at the time. I quit because they started adding more and more systems to the game that made it take too much time. Too much time. But yeah, that's the only thing I know about that performer. The start and end of it. It's just a cool pixel art. I enjoyed that game, I did, but yeah, it started taking too much time. Twitch Alma did not like your message. Say it made you look scared. It made you look scared. The Fortnite concert too? I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that. But yeah, I think she did an original song for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Apparently it was called Touch It. But maybe it was just a remix? Unclear. Unclear to me. Looks like maybe it was just a remix that the song had come out. Yeah, the song was featured as a remix in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Yeah. Okay, so it was not written for the game, but they did a special remix for it.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Hold it!
Deciding between doing the clergy now or later. I guess we're gonna do the clergy now.
All's well that sun wells.
And then we do not want to play the Swarmguard on turn, going into turn 7 type thing. They have a coin too, because I'm too scared of the Abyssal Enforcer. It's the instructed to touch. Mobile game microtransactions, I assume. I used to save, I imagine that maybe people quit games due to too much content, but you're one of them, yeah. Honestly, Genshin Impact is getting there a little bit in terms of I'm really far behind on Genshin Impact. I have like over a dozen quests. Over a dozen quests in Genshin I'm behind on.
Welcome.
I went to 15, so now they have Lion Guard active if they got one. There's only one way to lose. Hearthstone acknowledge the current class arena balance. Yes, they have. You can express any interest in improving the balance in the future. Sort of. That's the card I was scared of when I referred to the Swarm Guard. That's the exact card I was scared of. They are down to 12 health, but now we've got, like, no board presence.
The more you struggle, the better.
Sunwell. Army of the Dead is so good. Remorseless Winter is quite good, but Sunwell, when I'm out of cards, pretty much. Sweet.
I'll make sure you suffer.
The streets are not safe.
Your welcome.
Definitely doesn't look like a crazy high roll, but there are useful things here. Including some face damage potential. He says, guess the win was a finisher, but that just plays won the game. GG, boss, well played. Thanks for that, boss. He said, what's the prediction for this deck? I probably would have predicted, I think the phrase I would have said is that if we hit non-Death Knights, I think this is an 8-win deck. But we're going to hit Death Knight Mirrors, so honestly, it might only go like 4 to 6 because of Death Knight Mirrors. So yeah, in no universe would I have predicted 10. So I'm happy with the result. What? Sorry, Queenie. Sorry, Queenie. Alright, 11 wins. 2 losses. Sorry, Queenie. GG. He's about GG. That was a good trade. That was a good traded card. Alright, well, hey, you know, I think losing the Sunwheel is RNG Sunwheel is a little less frustrating than losing the RNG Scourge, but not much. But not much. Alright, this looks good. Oh, sorry, but yeah, it actually asked a question that I'll answer before we get set up here. But yeah, they're asking if they acknowledge the current state of Arena, and the answer is yes. The answer is yes. This just recently went on to where Matt London is the head of the modes team. Which Arena is a part of, and so yeah. A day or two ago, said Blizzard office has been closed for the holidays, right? Back this week, and Arena adjustments are coming in a January hotfix. Also working on big improvements to the Arena leaderboard. This work caused delays. But yeah, they said the hotfix will not be this week. It will not be this week, but hopefully it'll be next week. So yeah, if you're asking about have they acknowledged the current state of Arena, there it is. There it is. Talking about it. Alright, there's Dragon Ball Z. Z. This is an American stream. We do have to say it's true. We do have to say, David's a DBZ as well. Will this deck, this apparent champion of a deck, go 12 wins and defy all my expectations? Or be shattered on the rocks 11-3? I'll still be pretty happy. Very happy. Find out next time on Save File 17. Alright. Sometimes we'll take a little break, sometimes we don't, and since I'm still planning to play for at least another hour after this, we will take a little break. Take a 2-minute break. And yeah, fix it from actually publishing leaderboards. I don't know if I believe that. And Zay says, I have to do it, come on, I whatever you're linking. Oh man, I do not. I'll play like nerd music and meme music and stuff from time to time. Especially video game music, but I definitely do not trust playing any Ariana Grande music or whatever on stream without a DMCA flag. So I'm not playing that. Zeddy, sorry. I can look at with the other headphones during the break. We're back in 2 minutes to see the final match of this deck, and then like I said, we'll still play. We'll still play for like another hour. Get a run going for tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Deck. Alright, thanks for ground through the break. Yeah. What do you actually ask? Do you stick exclusively to Arena, or do you enjoy any of the other modes? Now we stream basically exclusively Arena. And because we stream like 4 to 5 hours a day, even longer on weekends, that's enough Hearthstone for me in general. Back before I streamed, I would kind of split it a little more evenly between Arena and Ladder, unless I really didn't like the standard meta, like Grim Patron. I hated the Grim Patron meta, so I went entirely Arena then, even though I wasn't streaming at the time. But yeah, I do enjoy some of the other modes in Hearthstone. I like a little bit of standard. I was enjoying playing some Pure Paladin when I did the 5 wins for the month for the card back. I was enjoying Pure Paladin a little. Like a year ago, I liked Ping Mage. I do the Mercenaries events. I do Mercenaries. Only for the events, though, really. only when the events come up. And yeah, I play very, very little Battlegrounds, but I'm kind of a sucker for cosmetics. So I did play exactly enough Battlegrounds to finish the Battle Pass during Season 2, which is actually a fair amount of Battlegrounds. It's probably between, what, 40 and 50 games of Battlegrounds? Maybe it's less than that. I forget how much progression you get, because I only did it when I had quests. And Shadow with the first gifted subs, gifts a sub to Shiro. Shiro says they enjoy Save File 17. Now you can use the Save File 17 logo emote and Scruffy. Thank you big time to Shadow. It is, in fact,
Excellent decision.
an excellent, appreciated decision. I hope it's safer with support. I hope it's safer here, because that would mean we would get a 12 win. But maybe this Warlock will just rip me apart. Let's keep Rhymefang. There's hopefully another dungeon run someday. They did say there was some new single-player content coming this year. It sounded like they were implying it would be something more like that, and not as much something like the Book of Heroes. Just like Shadow did not expect that.
Me not shady.
Sorry, we don't have any ink. You shady!
Rain Soul.
I'll make sure you.
So I could have swung the weapon first to guarantee I got the discount on the Glacial Advance. I looked at the random spell. If I got a Scourge and I could discount the Scourge, that'd be better in discounting Glacial Advance.
Pay up or get out.
You could technically swing an advance here, but it has disadvantages against heal cards. Not that there's a huge amount of healing cards Warlock's likely to play. Uh-oh. I say uh-oh only because they're at 11 wins. They're at 11 wins and they just tapped with 6 cards in hand and a coin, which makes it feel like, I don't know, are they about to drop a really, really big, that, like, Dark Pact card or whatever? Man. I don't know, maybe they got hyper unlucky.
All ends with death.
Was it song request? I don't do song requests. you can say what song you want, but it's not gonna play it.
King's honor, friend.
I'll make sure you suffer.
You might like it. I might. I don't like many songs. But Does Game Request win? Winning would be nice. Wait. All along the Watchtower. Now, never heard like this. Now, I don't know. I don't know what that is, but All Along the Watchtower is literally like the only song in the universe I know the lyrics to. Or at least most of the lyrics. The Joker to the thief. This is they arrive. Good to see you about us. Made in time for 11-2 match.
Almost out of time.
This is what Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade something. I don't know as many of the lyrics as I do to All Along the Watchtower.
Careful.
They
bite.
Yeah. That's fine, Bolo. I like that song. I like that song. It's one of the only songs in the universe I like. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, All Along the Watchtower is such a cheat. It's such a cheat for a cover, I feel like, because you are always going to have a better version than Bob Dylan. You're always gonna have a better version than the actual writer because Bob Dylan just, you know, mumbles all the time. So that kind of amuses me.
Will the vision not guide me?
What do I want to do here? The trouble is I don't have a good minion to play. Yeah, probably have to play Sentinel, not wait on the Sentinel. I don't think I can slow down.
The streets are not
I'll
safe.
make sure you suffer.
I'm too low on cards. I'm too low on cards. We're not far enough ahead on board to kill them before they reestablish board. So what do we need to have happen? Because right now this hand doesn't win. We need to like draw Bone Mare right away, or we need to draw an Nerubian and get something off that, or we need to draw Acolyte of Death and draw a bunch of cards off that. One of those three things needs to happen. You've listened to Shatner's version many times. What do you mean many times? Honestly, do I play Blightfang here? I think I do. I think I just absolutely positively cannot slow down. I think I need to win right now or not at all. So I played Blightfang to get the 3/4 and the 2/2. Tournament to drain soul and hero power instead of Glacial Advance. Because Glacial Advance can go face, quite possibly. Quite possibly. Maybe I didn't give it enough credit. Because Ghoul's never getting played, pretty much. I mean, if I'm playing Ghoul, I've like already lost the game. Where'd they get this from? Oh, it must have been off the random demon. Yeah, Cabal Trafficker.
Obviously, I never miss.
Okay, well, the Howling Blast here is amazing.
Did that just move?
If they were to use like an Abyssal Enforcer, they'd be at 1 health. Lost their whole turn.
Delicious spider.
Now they can't Abyssal without dying. Unless you swipe back in the game with the Howling Blast, yeah. I just wanted to push some extra face damage earlier. That's not how I play the game. There's a discount Glacier with Rhyme Fang. You can cheat mana with it like Serrated Bone Spikes, which is a card we got to reveal on this stream.
You face Dekkster.
Yikes. Shanks a great bit of full aggro. Yeah, they got 5 more health though. They got 5 more health though now. Okay, Mad Bomber. You don't like me and I don't like you. But let's end this game together.
You wanna blow something up?
Thank you. Thank you, Mad Bomber. Thank you, Mad Bomber. Alright. Dedicate that win to Shadow with the gifted sub. Very appreciated. As we get 12 wins with a deck that I very much did not expect 12 wins with. It was really, really, really struggling at the start. Especially against that Druid in particular, I think I recall. And, yeah, we were at 3... Weren't we at 3-4? 3-4? 3-4, 3-2. Yeah. We got the 3-0, and then we lost 2 in a row, and then we won 9 in a row. Sweet. Had to take down Mech Mage and Queen to do it. Sacrifices had to be made. I told you 12 wins, you delivered. I appreciate it. It's 12, Shadows is 12. Running with the 12. Boom, 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 ba-dum, ba-da-ba. Golden Life Sentence. I think we've already got 2 of these, but still a golden race to some dust.